Hi, my name is Vincent Balistreri.
And I'm Abigail Leese.
And today we're going to be talking about a few things that have happened over the weekend in tech. Specifically, what I want to start off with, Abby, as you know, the PS4 and the Xbox One, almost at 360, launched to acclaimed sales. So we've got 1 million piece.
Yes, both systems sold 1 million units within the first 24 hours of their launch. However, the PS4 only launched in North America, and the Xbox One launched in 13 countries.
This is true, and you know, both of them sold 1 million, but how relevant is this really?
You can't really say how well a system's going to do until after at least a few months. The holidays are coming up. You don't know which one's going to sell more, whether people are going to prefer Sony or Microsoft.
One thing you have to remember is that the PS4 and the Xbox One are not backwards compatible. So you can't play any of your old games. But
Right.
Nintendo was smart enough to let you play Wii games on the Wii U. And I think that's why they've sold so many.
Right.
Because, you know, you have the old Wii system, which is fine. I think it was 2005, 2006, whenever it came out. And here we're introducing a new system from Nintendo, or they were introducing a new system. But you didn't throw away effectively $1,000 worth of games.
I think the Wii U this holiday season, I'm not really sure how it's going to do. I mean, because it was launched last year before Christmas, I believe.
That's true, but they did actually finally drop the price this time.
I mean, a lot of people were complaining about the prices. It is a little steep. The Xbox One does come already equipped with the Kinect.
I mean, people think it's steep, but I mean, if you look at what happened last generation, or it's weird to say last generation, the current generation with the PS3, when they launched that system for $600, I mean, over the lifespan, Sony
Was
still...
that how much it was at launch?
The big, yeah, there was a couple of different ones. You remember they dropped the 20 gig
Yeah.
because nobody was buying it or it wasn't profitable or something like that. But the whole system wasn't profitable. Sony lost like $3 billion
Wow.
on that system. And even now, they're not making that much money on each system sold. So $500 really isn't that much when you consider, or $400 either isn't a lot considering what the machines can do.
These systems will probably be good for another 5 to 7 years. The Xbox 360 launched 8 years ago. So that's 8 years, seven,
That's
8 years
true.
of entertainment that you're going to get for, you know, $500, which
That's
is a little
true.
steep, but
Sometimes even 10 years. I mean, it launched
Right.
in 05, and a lot of, I can't see every gamer going out and buying a new system
right.
this year, maybe not even next year, because the systems are still going to have games developed for them, and all the capabilities are still going to be on.
It's always good to give a new system a few months to sort of regulate itself, get the
Right.
games out, work out the kinks.
Like any other hardware run, you're always going
Right.
to have issues.
And the Xbox One won't allow live streaming on services like Twitch until next year, which was a big seller. People wanted to record their gameplay.
See, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I really don't. Whenever I've recorded game, I don't want my console.
You don't want everyone to see it?
Not even that. I don't want my console to do it for me because
Right.
then it's going to get stored on the console.
Right.
We've already had for the past 5 years, you can just save it to your hard drive on your computer
Right.
where you can do all the editing. If you just want to upload a 5-second clip, okay, fine. But what are the odds are that you're going to get that 5-second clip when you start recording?
Well, so are you excited for any games that are coming out on these next-gen consoles?
So far from what I've seen, I don't see a reason. I mean, I respect the hardware and everything that's possible, and I'm sure, I mean, the consoles are going to be great.
Right.
Whenever, you know, you really get new IPs or sequels coming out. I mean, look at what the 360 launched with and what the PS3 launched with. The
Right.
launch game for a 360 was Cameo, and Cameo was absolute garbage. Do you remember Cameo?
No, I have a
Exactly.
PS3.
Okay, well, PS3 launched with nothing good. There was a Call of Duty and some sports games.
Right.
And Ridge Racer, but like nothing good. But at the end of the PS3, what did you see? Uncharted, The Last of Us, Heavy Rain. All these really good games come 5, 6, 7 years sometimes after the system's been developed.
Right.
I mean, just because Rise, Son of Rome is the launch title for the One, that doesn't mean it's going to be the best thing you'll ever see from the system. Far from it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to give these things a couple of years really to work everything out. So I don't understand why people rush to get it the first day.
I think it's just owning the new thing. People want to say they have the new system. I mean, people were camping out outside Best Buy and GameStop so they could get these next-gen consoles all around the world. Xbox hosted a live countdown event.
And you get a day one achievement.
Right, LA.
And I like achievements, but still it seems...
New York, I mean, they were in Australia. So it's just exciting to kind of see what new technology they're developing.
Yeah.
As far as games, yeah, it's going to take a little bit. It's going to take a while. I know Xbox One was experiencing some hard drive failures. But once the kinks work themselves out, I'm sure they're both going to be amazing systems. And people really are giving both generally favorable reviews, at least 7 out of 10.
True. I do wonder, I mean, everybody talks about these two, but I think Nintendo's probably still going to eclipse them in sales. If you look at the last generation, that's what happened.
Yeah.
It's not even close. If you look just at a simple infographic,
right.
The Wii sold about a time and a half more than the 360 or the PS3. That does it for us on this episode of the Roundtable. We'll be back next time with more info and news on the Xbox One, PS4, and the Nintendo Wii U. Stay tuned.